Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm Cartere, and in this stream I'm going to be playing a little bit more Ark. I did start streaming earlier and I had to stop because there was a little raid going down, and I recorded that. It was very interesting. It was hilarious. The video is going to be very fun, so I'm looking forward to editing that and releasing that. But I was going to not stream, you know. I was going to not stream because it's getting late and I need sleep and all that sort of stuff. But I do need to make bullets. Like, that's what the plan was today. So we're gonna make some bullets before I go offline. I'm just dealing with the description and all that sort of stuff real quick. And yeah, we're gonna focus on that. Maybe get some CP to get more turrets on our base, because I want to get involved in this raiding shit. I saw all the fun that was going down, and I want to be a force to be reckoned with on the server. Right about now, I am just, you know, a little hermit in my base, being cool, not troubling no one, trying to chill out, trying to not be in no beef or anything like that, because I'm not ready for that. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Let me quickly bring up the watch page so I can see what you guys are saying. I just got to deal with the ingestion settings right about now and add the thumbnail, because we don't have a thumbnail currently up. Alright, let's pause that. Hey Julio, hey Vex, hey Aish, hey Someone Chester. Julio said, like, you sound black, you know. I'm black. I don't know how you can sound black. I don't know if that's like racist to say someone sounds black, but yeah, I am black. You can see from my cartoon logo and from my vlogs that I've done a bunch of vlogs where my face is on camera, and I've done a lot of videos where you can actually see me. So I don't know how you don't know that I'm black already, but it's definitely not a mystery. I haven't hidden my face or my ethnicity whatsoever. And now I'm getting the spinning pinwheel as I'm trying to upload my, what's it called, my thumbnail. There we go, that should be up real quick. Hey Michael, what's up, man? I saw you jumped on the server. Hey Terry Hodges. Hey Foreign Eclipse Games. Sub said that raid we did wasn't fun. Maybe not for you guys, because you didn't prepare enough. You definitely did not prepare enough. You wasn't ready for the raid, to be honest, in my opinion. You wasn't ready for the defenses that were over there. I don't know if you actually scouted the base out. You definitely needed to do that before you went there with the Brontos and the Rexes and all that sort of stuff. I think you guys were very ill prepared for that raid. It was just so fucking boring, not much people. That's not right, the raid was boring, mate. You, like, to be honest, if there was more people, you guys wouldn't have had a chance in hell, because you couldn't beat Vex by himself. So more people definitely wouldn't have helped your cause. And you said before you need practice in what's it called, PvP anyway, Space, so I don't know why you're hoping that there's more people, because that's really not going to help you out, mate. Alright, so let's get my armor on, because I was spectating, so I needed to take all my shit off. Let's get everything where it needs to be. Get the Ascendant Sword on down. Get the club on right. Get a spyglass. Ah, it didn't go to circle. I was hoping that it would go where it's supposed to go, but it did not. We'll get the thing on triangle. X will have the GPS. Left, we will have the crossbow with our grappling hook. Square will have the bowlers. You know, we shouldn't need them. We shouldn't need them. We should be safe, as safe as can be. And on the end we'll have our cooked meat. Hopefully we don't get robbed, because that would be annoying. Alright, what's up Gerard? I'm back. Pearson says, oh, Ash says, I want to play but I ain't even had dinner yet. Yeah, eat, man, you definitely need to eat. Vex says, funny they all died. Yeah, I don't know what Space is talking about, man. More people definitely wouldn't have helped his cause. That would have been very, very bad for him. You definitely don't want more people over there. But it seems like Vex is recruiting a new member. I was watching you farm, Vex. I totally didn't realize that you can actually mine on the Griffin. You don't actually need to get off it at all. And all this time I was like getting off it and doing all that sort of BS. Can you play with someone that's on your own PlayStation? Yes, you can. You can play split screen, although it's definitely not the best way to play the game. Alright, so let's get all my spark powder actually. And we're gonna get on the Griffin because of the fact that you can mine while on it. And we need to go get that charcoal, so we'll be doing that. Do I have spark powder upstairs or downstairs? Yeah, upstairs. I think it's only spark powder in here. Oh, and we got some charcoal, so good stuff. Let's get rid of this skin. And we'll get rid of that skin. And we'll go get some metal. We'll go get some charcoal. We will get some bullets cooking. I think we got a bunch of electronics. We do need more metal for more electronics. Unfortunately, I think we're all out of metal. Now, we do have a little bit of metal for building, but we definitely don't have enough. Let me level this guy up. He's gonna need some health. Although this is really a travel Griffin right about now. Like, I'm not really putting him to war. Not really out here like that. Gerald said, I was training earlier, that's why I left. Oh, cool. Hey, Jared Murray. Terry says, I like the video where you show how to spell nice Wi-Fi. What? What video is that? Sub says, I didn't want to beat him, to be honest. I wanted more people because it's more fun than practicing. Sub says, but never mind, I'll just leave. Man, if you want to leave, then leave, bro. Like, you are just being very, very immature. That's basically why why the limit is on the age of mostly over 18s. Like, you've just been moaning a lot on the server, like just moaning about stuff constantly, and it's honestly, it's getting really annoying. So if you don't redeem for next month, then I honestly don't mind whatsoever. Like, unless you're going to change your mindset and get with the program, we really don't need young moaners on the server. So if you're going to bust out, then good stuff for you. Peace out, man. Yeah, you did beat them fair and square, man. He's just over there moaning. Like, if you can't beat one guy, I don't know why you're moaning that there's not more people. If there was more people as experienced as Vex, you would have got trampled over and you wouldn't have had any fun in the slightest. Trust me. What's he moaning about? He's just moaning for the sake of moaning. Like, he's been asking me to open up the server so that there's more people on there and whatnot, but that will dilute the server and bring in a bunch of trolls, and I only want people who are actually going to contribute to the server to be on the server. And we've been growing very, very well, to be honest. Like, we're already at, I think, 10 or 11 patrons on the server within about a week. So in a month we should be at probably 30. So there are going to be a lot of regular people on the server, and it's going to be pretty cool. Is there no gasoline in here? That is not good. We're going to actually need to start bringing gasoline over here. Is there gasoline in one of these vaults? No. Who's making stuff? Oh, someone's making gasoline. I don't know if someone's making gasoline. Wait, that's not actually making gasoline. You know what? I will go and I'll probably make some gasoline. I don't know actually, because I don't really need polymer or anything like that, so I might not even go random ends. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so he's just moaning, man. He's just moaning, but he's young. He's like, I think he's, oh wow, you got a bunch of gasoline here. I didn't even need to take it out of there. He's like 13. Generally, like, we're not trying to bring 13-year-olds on the server, but he's been a subscriber for a while. He's been in my Discord. He's been, like, I've played with him in Rainbow Six and whatnot. So I thought he'd be cool, but all he's been doing is just, you know, moaning and making me deal with the shit that I didn't want to deal with. Alright, so we've got that there. We need, oh, let's put the rest of the spark powder in the other one. Actually, we don't need to hold on to this. I doubt anyone's gonna come by and wait, who's doing stuff in here? Wait, someone's already doing stuff in here. All right, unless that was me that done that. I don't remember doing that. Maybe it was me, but if it is, then that'll be someone else's spark powder. Now I'm not gonna rub it. So let's go get some metal. Is that your spark powder, Vex? Or maybe that is my spark powder, because I think I did do some spark powder in there. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to get the ankle on the griffin. What time am I playing until today? Well, I did stream earlier. I was meant to stream from 8 until 10, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately actually, like, these guys went on a raid, so I needed to capture that footage, and I couldn't stream it because that would have given both sides an unfair advantage to see what's happening in the battle. So I had to come off a little early. So what I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to stream for another hour until about 12, and then I'm going to go and get some well-deserved sleep before I do some more editing and stuff tomorrow. And also hopefully film this 2-buddy review. Oh shit, a Rex. Alright, let's get these levels. Oh shit. He's like doing pretty much the same amount of damage. But I'm doing the damage quicker. Or more quickly, that's actually the right way to say it. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. It really helps out the channel. Ah, this Rex is a bitch. I think he's running away. Ah, nah, he was actually on this thing. Alright, let's get some more metal. We need a bunch of this stuff. Like, we're slacking on the metal right by now. I thought I had loads, but we ran out really, really quickly. Do I want to stay around here, or should we go where there's like way more metal? I think we'll go through this little perch. I believe there's like a little overpass around here that has a bunch of metal. Is it this one? No, it is not this one. It's somewhere near here. I'm unsure exactly where it is. Here, maybe? Yeah, it's here, it's here. But there's not as much metal as I thought there would be. It's like one node. This is weak. Have to stop doing drugs soon. Sad face, you know. Stopping doing drugs is really good, man. It's really good. Am I just saying that? I don't know. I have been sober for a while, or I haven't purchased any illicit substances for a while. Honestly, I don't really do drugs though. Like, the only so-called drugs I would partake in is what they call the marijuanas. Those. And yeah, I haven't been purchasing that in a very long time. I guess I do partake now and again. Maybe this is the actual pass that I was looking for. You know what? Let's just go to the place where there's actually a lot more metal. The marijuanas. But yeah, when I'm sober, I feel like I get more stuff done. I am more willing to do a bunch of work, but I do feel like herb is, you know, very good for like chilling out and doing stuff like that. Like I like to chill out with some herb. Generally, if I don't smoke, I don't really chill pretty much at all. I just work consistently, which is good, to be honest, in terms of productivity, but it is bad as well in terms of, you know, just chilling out and having fun and doing stuff like that. But honestly, like, I've got a lot of shit to do, so we got to keep on doing stuff so that I can get that stuff done and then have time to actually chill out. I feel like with all the work I'm going to do this week, we're going to have more time next week to just chill. Although I won't really chill, I'm going to do more work. We're just going to keep on working. Once I get the book done, we should be pretty cool. Wait, am I allied with these guys? I don't know if I'm allied with Raw. Okay, I am. Jar said, I'm talking about everything though, from weed to ease and shit, because it's getting risky with my future and fighting. Yeah, I know you're talking about all that shit because you said drugs. You didn't say herb. I'm just saying I don't partake in any other sort of drugs whatsoever. So I'm not really, you know, versed in those manners, and I'm not really feeling the what would I call it? The lack of those, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty cool. Alright, let's get this stamina. Apparently when you poop, the stamina comes back up more quicker, or more quickly. Why am I saying more quicker? That is a really bad way to speak. And apparently when you jump off the bird, it comes up more quickly, but that doesn't seem to be what's happening here, to be honest. It seems like it's taking just as long, both when you come off and, well, I haven't been able to test out the pee. I mean, not the pee, the poop. Because my dinos always don't need to poo. The bastards. They won't let me test it out. But yeah, I really like, I think I've said it before, but I really like what they've done with the Ragnarok map, actually putting metal inside the rock faces, even if, you know, sometimes there's metal that you can't reach, which is a little annoying. But it's much more realistic to have it inside the rock faces and that. I think whoever made this map, I don't know who actually made it. Unfortunately, I wish I could give them a shout out or whatever. I don't think the devs actually made it. I swear it was a mod that was turned into an official map, kind of like how the center was made. But I think this map is amazing. It's very, very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. I'm very impressed in the way it turned out, and I am totally not disappointed. Alright. Or in the game I said I would play, but my money's still in the process of making it to the bank. Your money's in the process of making it to the bank? What do you mean? Like, how's your money in the process of making it to the bank? Like, do you have a truck full of money that you're sending someone to drive to the bank? What life are you living? Or does your paycheck just take like very long to process? I've never heard that excuse before. Gerard said, it's hard though, LOL, I've been taking ease every week since July because I'm not in competition. Jesus Christ. Hey, that's not good, man. That is not good. That is a consistent drug usage. That is, you know, that's a habit at that point. You really don't want to form habits with drugs. Especially not, you know what, let me not even talk. I don't even know too much about ease and whatnot, so I can't really talk on, you know, how bad they are for you or how good they are for you, or like how often you should be taking them. But I don't think taking anything on a regular basis like that is probably good for you, because you start to develop a habit for it, you start to develop a taste for it, and it starts to be harder to kick it. I think everything is better in moderation. And it's more effective, like all substances I believe are more effective when you use them in moderation. Fuck off, compies, when you don't use them regularly. Like, for example, I drink coffee pretty much every day. I'm pretty sure that if I didn't drink coffee every day, or if I drunk it like once a week, it'd probably be way more effective, or I'd feel the effects much more. I thought I'd be able to get that. Gerard said they're really bad, but YOLO. LOL, gotta do them while I can, bro. Oren the Gamer says, remember last night? No, what happened last night, Oren? I think you did apply, right? You applied through the thing, but I swear you're young, and you said you weren't gonna donate anything, so you can't join the server because you can't become a patron. Alright, so let's get rid of our stone. Michael Sumner says, I am addicted to coffee, I think, because I'm on my 6th cup of the night. Oh my god, bruv. Yeah, that is a bit much. That is a bit much. I've actually had 2 cups of coffee today, which I thought was bad, to be honest, because I usually have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and that's me done. I usually don't touch any more coffee for the rest of the day, and I can usually operate off that. But today, like, I done a bunch of editing and that, and if you've done like editing, then you know that editing 10 videos in a row is hella boring. Like, editing 2 videos or 3 videos is cool, I can handle that all day, but editing 10 videos in a row, it gets to the point where you're like, you know what, this is very tiring, and my eyes were hurting and all that sort of stuff. And I don't think I had a lot of sleep because I got up pretty early. I don't know why I got up early, but I think it's because I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for, you know, getting back into Ark and playing the game again and getting my Ark videos out, because I've got a bunch of videos to get out and that sort of stuff. So when I'm very excited about the work that I've got to do, I generally don't sleep very long. I get up before my alarms and stuff like that. So that's been happening. So I've been getting less sleep, so I've just been very, very tired. My eyes have been hurting me and whatnot, so I decided to perk up with, fuck off man, with a 2nd helping of coffee today, after I had a little nap. But yeah, 6 cups of coffee, that is a madness. That is really, really wild. I think that's really, really bad for you. I think I don't drink a lot of coffee because I swear there's some point where caffeine, like too much caffeine, will kill you, and I haven't researched into it recently to know exactly where that point is. So I try and stay safe by having 1 cup because I can't be bothered to do the research and see what's actually a lethal dose. But obviously I highly doubt that, you know, 3 cups or 2 cups is going to be a lethal dose, but 6, you might be pushing it there, mate. You might be pushing it. Hey Nick, what's up, man? Vex says, I'm addicted to Ark, not gonna lie. It is a very, very fun game, man. I've been having a lot of fun playing it again. I mean, it is a game that promotes addiction. It promotes you staying on the game for extended periods of time, because when you get off, people are liable to rob your shit. So it promotes that sort of gameplay. And, you know, that grind, that constantly improving your base, constantly doing better and protecting yourself from other players and whatnot, is a very, very effective loop, I believe. So let's go back to the forge. I think we should have enough metal now. Gerard said, LOL, the most I had in a day was like 3-4. You man are pushing it, man. You man are really pushing it with 3-4 coffees. I don't know what madness you men are on. Like, swear down. I think that's really, really bad for you. You guys gotta chill out. Oh, is the flood on? I think he's Alumnity's guy. Alumnity, because he's on the $10 package, he gets to bring 2 people along. Let me actually create a party. I always forget to do this. And he's brought along the flood and another guy. Oh, you already know. You're trying to holler at him anyways. Gerald said, embrace the grind, Jay. I've been embracing the grind, man. I've been embracing the grind. I enjoy the grind. It's good that I enjoy it, because if I didn't enjoy it, then I would hate my life. Oh my god. Because pretty much all I do is grind. I grind regularly, and you know, I'm just out here grinding, doing work pretty much every day, getting shit done. I'm so happy that I've found something that I actually enjoy and I'm willing to get up at what, 7:30 and go to bed at 12 to do this YouTube shit and to run my businesses and to be an entrepreneur and do that sort of stuff. So I'm happy that I'm able to do that, because a lot of people, they don't have that option. They've got to go to a job that maybe they don't like, and they've got to do that for a certain amount of hours, and then they get home, they're knackered, so they don't really want to invest time into doing anything else that may take them away from that job and lead them to something that they can enjoy. So they get into that cycle of hating what they do and having most of their day doing something that they don't like, and I'm just so happy that I don't have to live like that. Vex said, I'm still pissed your otter died. How? Oh, did you have it on you when you was defending? Why would you do that, man? That otter ain't useful for no raid. That otter ain't useful for no defense, B. Michael said, I'm trying to stop, honestly. I wouldn't suggest stopping. Like, you don't need to stop drinking coffee, mate. But stop 6 coffees. Like, that's a bit much. 6 coffees, you don't need that. You really don't need 6 coffees, mate. I says it's normal for many people. What? 6 coffees is normal for many people? You're lying. You are lying that 6 coffees is... I don't think 6 coffees is normal for many people. Maybe 4. You know what? It might be normal for many people. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't done the research. I haven't done a survey. I haven't asked people what their usual intake of coffee is. So I shouldn't be talking on the matter like I know about it. But I'm assuming that that's not normal for most people. That really sounds crazy, mate. That sounds mad. But I could very much be mistaken. That could very much be a common thing that happens on a regular basis. I could be totally in the wrong telling you to cut it down, but I do think it'd be more healthy for you to actually use less coffee. I think it'll be better for you. But again, maybe coffee is just really, really good for you. Maybe there's, you know, some secrets of coffee that I don't know about that we'll find out in like 20 years that coffee, you know, helps keep you alive and that. Like, we don't know. And I'm not qualified enough to speak on such matters. James Delaney said, any good tribes available? I don't know, but I'm playing on my Patreon only server. So if you want to join, you can apply using the link in the comment section or in the description. And you can see if you can join a tribe using the Discord, or you can join my Ark PS4 Discord where you can find tribes for the official servers. I says 4. Yeah, I think 4 is reasonable. Vex says, no, I was getting CP and crashed and the angry beavers killed it. Yeah, beavers will do that. Beavers will do that. Alright, so we need to go, I think it's this direction, right? Let's get yeah, we're going east. This direction should be where we find the charcoal trees. Oh, there's a Rex. I do want to kill it, but I'm like, come on, do we really need to do that? Yeah, I see the lava. Oh yeah, I was watching you do this, Vex, so I remember the direction from using your little, was it taming cage? I've actually found a better way to tame RGs and what's it called, and griffins. I found a better design for the taming cage. The one that I've got right about now is a bit iffy because you got to fly out the other end and then close it and then close the other end. I found a much better way to do it, so when I tame a griffin I'll show you guys how that's actually done. But it's, yeah, we're using a pteranodon as well, so if you got a terror it'll be pretty easy for you guys. Alright, so these lands are pretty shitty. Like, they're really terrible places to be. I hate these lands. They're not good for anyone. They're really, really dangerous. They're full of predators. full of shit that want to destroy your armor and be bitches, like the, what are they called? The, is that a Rex? That looks small from here. Oh, female Rex. The Arthropodoras, the caterpillars, basically. I said, well, that much caffeine is not good for you, especially office people. Yeah, should still cut down. Vex says, join me if you're a douchebag. Is Shelly still alive? I don't know, man. I don't know. James Delaney says, I was level 60, been on one player ever since. Do you mean single player, as in you've been playing on a single player game world, single player server, or you've been playing solo on official or dedicated? Which do you mean? Those are very, very different things. Playing solo on official is mad. It is not the way forward, trust me. I would not do that. But on my official on my unofficial server, you can very much play solo and have a wailing good time. I'm playing solo right about now, and it's pretty cool for me. Oh, that charcoal is beastly, man. You know how long it takes to melt this kind of charcoal? It takes ages, mate. Oh, these trees are lovely. Give me that, give me that. When's the map finished? The Ragnarok map. I couldn't speak on that personally. I have no idea. I haven't really been doing research into when Ragnarok is being finished. I've heard it's unfinished, but I haven't really explored the whole map. It's a very large map. I've been really staying in, you know, the areas close to me, the areas that I actually need to go to. I haven't gone like, look at where I've gone. Like, this is where I've gone. This isn't like how much stuff is in the map. This is just where I've gone on the map. I haven't explored half of the map yet, and I've been playing on this map for like a week. But I haven't been playing a bunch of hours. All the hours that I've been playing have been live on stream, so you can clearly see how long I've been playing. Probably like, we're probably hitting like 24 hours now. Wait, am I still collecting stuff? So I don't know when it's getting finished, but it's a really good map, and I'd highly suggest playing on it. Gerard said, official sounds like a virtual hell or something. I mean, some people like it. Some people really enjoy the fact that it's hard. It feels really hardcore survival, and I understand that. But if you don't have the time to spend like just an inordinate amount of hours every day, like let's say, I think it's like what, at least 5 hours a day playing Ark. Like, you probably need more than that, and it's better with a larger tribe. You definitely can't do it solo. If you do it solo, then you're going to get raided and you're just going to get demotivated, and you're never going to have a real chance to build up. But like, you really got to play consistently. You got to play a lot every day, and if you've got other responsibilities and other things that you need to do, then official really isn't the way forward. It really isn't as fun as, you know, the game can be, and you're really hampering yourself if you play on official servers, especially if you're not in like a large tribe or mega tribe or something like that. I mean, I did play on official with a small-ish tribe, and we played on there for like 3 months, and we were pretty successful. But I did have alliances which I think were basically created because of the advantages that I had as a YouTuber. Like, what the Alpha tribe saw my videos on YouTube and wanted to be cool with me, so that gave me an advantage. So the average person probably won't really be able to do that. They'd probably just get bullied by Alpha tribes, which happens a lot on this game. We should be cool on charcoal. Yeah, we cool B. We cool. I think I needed something near polymer. Was it? Ah, that's what it was. It was oil. But I don't think we're actually near. Nah, we're not near the spawns where I need to be to get oil. Ooh, we just came out of the blistering heat into the well, not the blistering heat, the terrible heat into the blistering cold. So let's stop that, cause that is no good, man. How am I still cold over here, man? Chill out. Can you get mod? No, I've seen you in about 2 streams as far as I know, Jane Been Lit. So I'm not gonna just make you a mod. The bottom quarter isn't finished. Okay, I've never actually gone to the bottom quarter, so I don't really know what's going on around there. Vex says, nah, if you want to never ever sleep, always be stressed out and put hours and hours down to train play official. Yeah. That makes real sense. That is exactly how it is. Like, I was really stressed when I played official, because the thing is, people, like, when you're not playing, you're always thinking, you know, someone might come and raid your base, someone might come and destroy everything that you've been building all this time and all that sort of stuff. And it's really not something that you want to be dealing with on a regular basis. It's really not fun at that point. It becomes kind of a chore. And yeah, I think unofficial is 100 times better, man. 100 times. Michael Sumner said, are there any differences between the maps? Yeah, there are very much differences between the maps. I have only really played on... I've played on the island extensively. I played on there very much. I played on there for 3 months on my official server tribe. Who's put a little thing down here? Who's this? Oh, Vex, it would be you, innit? I played on the island for like 3 months, so I definitely know how that is. That is basically the default map. That is the map that the game launched with in early access, and that's probably the most developed map so far. Like, every time new updates come out, they generally go to that map first, although I have been it seems like they've been rolling everything out across the maps recently, at least on Ragnarok. So they've been doing pretty well with that. But the island, basically, like, I know it like the back of my hand. I can navigate around the island. All the other maps I'm pretty, you know, not good with, because it takes you a while to learn the maps. But that has, you know, the volcano in the center, which also houses the tech cave. So if you want to complete the game and do the end boss and that sort of stuff, you've got to do it on the island. If you want to fight the bosses, I believe you have to do it on the island to fight them separately. I don't know how Ragnarok is handling the bosses. I haven't actually looked into that, because I'm not really at a point where I want to fight bosses and do that sort of stuff. But as far as I remember, on the center, you do have to fight all the bosses at the same time, so it is way harder, or at least 2 of them at the same time or something like that. I'm not sure if they've changed it, which they probably should have. Where are we? We're a little bit not where we need to be. We need to go more over in this direction, I believe. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know how to explain the differences. I don't think you can really just explain the differences and say why the maps are different. All I can say is that they are different. I can explain Scorched Earth is very different, because it's more about environmental damage and whatnot. Like, they have storms, like I think they got lightning storms and heat storms and stuff like that. So that's more based around the weather and more around that sort of thing. The environment kills you a lot in Scorched Earth. The center was a map that I think was created by a modder, and I think that map has more metal resources as far as I remember, but I don't know any distinguishing qualities about that map. And Ragnarok is the newest map that was released for free, and on here you basically have all the resources from all the maps. So the resources from the island and the resources from Scorched Earth, because those were the maps that had independent resources. Beforehand, if you wanted to play on the island or the center and you wanted to have resources from Scorched Earth, you'd have to travel to Scorched Earth or transfer to Scorched Earth in order to use those. And yeah, you'd have to like find a friendly Scorched Earth server or something like that and then bring those resources back. But now on Ragnarok, you can kind of have the best of both worlds. You don't have to die from the environment, and you can have the Scorched Earth resources. So I really am enjoying Ragnarok a lot. Alright, let's get this popping. Gerard said, oh fuck that, I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, mate. Hey War Boss, what's up, man? Gerard says, is the map you're playing on now a paid DLC? Nah, it's free. This was released for free. Scorched Earth is a paid DLC though, and I did get Scorched Earth when I purchased the game. Wait, how many slots do we have? Oh no, we're on 60 now. So let's just get rid of this. So I got it for cheaper than you guys will get it for. Like right about now, if you purchase the game, it's going to be more expensive than what I paid for the game. We can't really do much now. We got to just wait for this shit to craft. Alright, let's just keep on holding that X and keep on turning this into gunpowder. Tribes are better if you're with cool peeps. 100%. Obviously tribes are better when you're with cool peeps. Tribes are definitely going to be worse when you're with people that you don't like. That's like the most obvious thing you could have said, James. Warboss said, so you're not that much of a veteran to this game, are you? Well, I played for 3 months on official back in February, I believe. That's when I started playing the game. I got pretty good. We became alpha. And after those 3 months, I stopped playing the game, and then I've currently gotten back into the game. Like, I know what I'm doing in the game. I know what to do. I understand the game very well, but I do believe that you're always learning new things in Ark. You don't really know everything at once. It's a learning process. So like, pretty much every day I'm watching new videos online about how to do certain things on Ark, or reading in the wiki and that sort of stuff. So I'm always learning. I'll never say that, you know, I know everything in Ark, but I do think that I've passed the point of being a noob. I've definitely more experience than everyone who's getting into the game now, so I can basically teach those guys a few things. But there are people who have dedicated like over 2,000 hours and whatnot. I personally don't know how many hours I've dedicated to the game, because there's no way to check on console, but I have dedicated a lot of hours to Ark and to, you know, learning stuff about Ark. But I wouldn't say I'm a veteran, and I am always learning new stuff. I do believe since all the new updates came out, there are a bunch of new things that I need to learn again and relearn. So I'm kind of in a newbie position again, but not that much of a noob. So I know what I'm doing. I'm not like a super noob that I don't know how to get resource collecting dinosaurs and stuff like that. Warboss says, I'm a veteran. I've been playing the game since before Mesopithecus was a thing. I don't even know when they introduced that, to be honest. I'm not really out here trying to play bosses and doing that sort of shit. The bosses seem really OP, and it seems like the only way that people defeat the bosses is by using like glitches and exploits. And I think that's a big flaw to the game. That is a big flaw if the only way people are defeating your bosses is by using exploits. Like, people should be able to defeat your bosses legit and have fun defeating the bosses. Have you ever went on the dark web? No, I don't know how to actually get on the dark web. I know about the Tor browser and all that sort of stuff, but I actually don't know how to navigate to the dark web. Oh, you mean the Mesopithecus, the small thing? I think, what am I thinking about? What boss am I thinking about? I think it's like, it's got Pithecus in its name. Gigantopithecus, that's it. You've dedicated 14,070, no, not 14,000, 1,476 hours to Ark. Yeah, that's a lot, mate. That all? I don't know what you're asking about. Is that all? I don't know how many hours I've dedicated to Ark, but honestly, I don't really care. Charles says, what the fuck, man? That amount of hours isn't something to preach and be proud about, in my opinion. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are very elitist in Ark. You'll find that it has a very, very toxic community of people who think that they're better than people because they've got like more hours in the game, or they've played the game a little bit longer than you, or whatever. I'm not of that ilk. I'm not of that sort. I like to welcome new players to the game. I think more players is good. But there are a lot of people who, I don't know, they just hate new players. I think it's because of the competition that new players bring. Because, you know, it takes so long to build your shit up on official that you really don't want the competition. You want to stamp out any competition where it raises its ugly head so that you can hold on to power. But the game does promote that sort of player a lot, which is disappointing. It's very bad for the game. It's very bad for the game community. But I try to stay away from those types of players, and it's even easier to do that when you stay away from official. Yeah, Megapithecus is the small monkey. So you've been playing for a while, man. You've been playing since like early days. Alright, you couldn't type for a bit, no worries. Warboss says, yeah, I'm not a no life, so I don't dedicate thousands of hours to every game I like. So what, do you do you only play Ark? Oh, Vex said, is that all? Sorry, I thought you were Warboss saying that all. Sorry, my bad. I misread your name. I says, I've played the game a lot and I'm still shit. Nah, you haven't played that much, Aish, to be honest. Compared to people who have actually put the hours in, you've probably played like less than 100 hours, to be honest. Warboss says, I like to welcome new players to Ark because it's dying, but in Rust I'll kill anyone that doesn't know how to build or farm. Oh, so you're PC Master Race gamer. Yeah, I wish I had PC to play those games, man. I really want to play PUBG. That looks really, really interesting. It seems like people are having a bunch of fun over there on PUBG. But yeah, I like to welcome new players into Ark, get more people into it. I don't know if it's dying per se, because I've just gotten back into it. I think that it's pretty good. I've seen a lot of new players getting into Ark, to be honest. In my opinion, I've seen a bunch of new players getting into Ark, new people playing Ark, and getting into, you know, the... What's the saying? The something of things? The run of things? Something like that? I've forgotten the saying, my bad. But I've seen a lot of new players getting into Ark, like a lot of people on my friends list. Not a lot of people, let me just say, one guy that I knew from college, he didn't play Ark before, but since it launched, I've seen him playing Ark. So I think the launch of Ark has brought a lot of new eyes to it. I think maybe veteran players might be dying off on Ark, but I think that's more due to the fact that they've put so many hours into the legacy servers, and those are dying. So they probably don't want to stay around and, you know, dedicate more time into a game that they've put so many hours into and pretty much have nothing to show for it. Warboss says, Megapithecus is the boss, Meso is the small part. Oh, my bad. Giganto is the guy that walks, the walking monkey thing. Megapithecus is the boss. Yeah, Meso is the small monkey. Yeah, it's so wrong. No, that is not a lot of hours, Ash, compared to people who actually put in hours. Like, your hours are really, really small. Yeah, I know I play a lot of different games, but I just don't know life one game all the time. Fair enough. I have an MSI laptop and an Alienware desktop. I'm a very big PC Master Race kind of guy. Yeah, man, to be honest, if I had a PC, I'd be PC Master Race as well. Like, I've got a console because it was the easiest thing to get at the time. I wanted to play Shadow of Mordor, and it was pretty straightforward to just, you know, plug up your console and get stuff popping, and PC would have been more expensive for me. So that's why I'm on the console plebs right about now. I'm a console pleb. But I do enjoy my time on console. I'm not a console hater or anything like that. What is that? What are these? Oh, sorry, my friend. I can pick these up, right? I know I can pick these up. You know what, forget it. They're not letting me pick it up right now. But if I had the option to get a PC or a console, if someone was like, hey, what do you want? Do you want a PS4 or do you want a PC? I'd get the PC, because games are cheaper and there's just way more choice. Oh my god, the amount of choice you guys have is silly. The amount of survival games and, you know, games that I would love to play that are on PC and aren't available on console is staggering. That's why I'm so into Ark, because I've really wanted to play a survival game for like this for a very long time, and they just haven't been available on console. Wow, the frogs around here. I didn't know frogs spawn around here. That's a bit weird. Never seen a frog around here before, as far as I remember. Alright, let's get some spark powder cooking up while this metal cooks. We'll just do some, you know, some good old grinding right about now. Let's get flint in, and then we'll feed in the stone. Oh, we got all the flint. Alright, cool. And we'll just keep on feeding in stone as this goes down. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor was lovely, man. That was such a fun game. I'm looking forward to Shadow of War, although I don't know if I'm going to play it at launch. I highly doubt I'm going to play it at launch, because I tried to get a PR code for it, and I don't think they're going to send me one. When I messaged the Warner Brothers PR guy, he didn't respond as far as I remember for, you know, when I tried to get Injustice, so I don't really have a relationship over there. And when I messaged the guys at Monolith, they sent me through, well, they asked me to send in a pitch email, and I sent the pitch email through, and I think they've sent it over to Warner Brothers, but I don't think they actually control the handing out of the PR codes, so I doubt I'm going to get one for that. And I'm not buying a game. I'm not buying another game this year. I've already got Ark. This is a very, very big game, and I'm going to focus my channel on this for the foreseeable future. And Shadow of Mordor won't do well on my channel at all, because, you know, any of the big YouTubers who are already going to do walkthroughs and stuff of that are going to cover it, and there's going to be no real reason for me to cover it, so I'm going to leave that out. It's not a lot of hours in comparison, but it's still lots of hours. Well, yeah, that's subjective at the end of the day, though. Warbo says PC modded is dead. I only play modded. That's the thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I've seen like big videos on YouTube that have done very well about PC modded Ark, so I can't really be the judge of what's going on over there, because I don't play on any of those servers, and I really don't know how that community is. But if you're saying it's dying and you play over there, then I'll just take your word for it, mate. And 600 of my hours is on one single server, is it? Mad Ting B. I think I spent like a lot of hours on one server as well. Gerald said, if you spend even more time playing other games as well, then that's just disgusting. Man, he's got time, B. He's got time. He's got spare time. You don't even know how old he is. He might be really, really young. How old are you, Warboss? Are you a young chap? Or have you, like, he's been playing Ark since early access, before they even released the little monkey, and I think that's like 2 years ago, bro. Maybe even 3 years. 1,000 hours on that over 3 years isn't actually, you know, it's not that crazy. Michael Sumner said, I've heard that more people play Ark more than Skyrim now. Well, they should. Skyrim was out like, what was that, 5 years ago? Like, I don't know why people would still be, you know, banging out Skyrim at the rate that, you know, people would be playing a new game like Ark, which is, you know, is new is subjective to people who maybe had played it before it came out, but it's definitely new to a lot of people. And you can do more things in Ark than you can do in Skyrim. It's much more open-ended in that sort of sense, but of course it doesn't have the same RPG factors of actually going on quests and doing that sort of stuff. But I'm not saying Ark is better than Skyrim at all. They're both different games and they're both great games to play. I definitely suggest playing them both. Hi Mustafa. Warboss said, I've only ever played 46 of them. A lot were gifted to me. Do you mean, oh, you have 213 Steam games? Wow, I don't really, I've got nothing to really compare that to because I've never really played on PC. I don't know how easy it is to get Steam games and get games gifted to you and all that sort of shit. The PC community seems very wild though. It seems like something I'd really enjoy getting involved in. Vex says, looks like we both grinded up. Yeah, I saw you, man. I was spectating you. Like, I locked onto you while you were killing the Rexes, and I was trying to test out how to disengage or unlock from a player in spectator mode. I don't know how to do it, and I don't think there is a way on console right about now, because like I've tried every button combination and it didn't work. So I saw you going to get your charcoal on that. I know what you're up to. I know you're out here grinding it up, and that's what inspired me to come on stream, because I was thinking, you know what, let me leave it at, let me go sleep. But then I was like, you know, I need to grind out these bullets, man. I need to get these bullets up, I need to get this metal up, and then we can, you know, deal with all that shit tomorrow. Alright, let's get a little bit more flint. But I need this gunpowder, B. We out here, late night. Oh, there's a couple people on, out here late night. Gerard said, I completed Shadow of Mordor twice and I couldn't tell you what happened in it. It's dead complicated and shit. To be honest, I don't remember what happened. I remember, you know, you done the first stuff on the first place and then you went to the second place and met some woman. But I played it ages ago. I didn't complete it twice. I only played it once because I don't have the time to complete games twice, man. I wish I did. But when there's like so many games and you've got so much stuff to do, like I think I was focusing on music at that time and doing like some stuff on my YouTube and doing the podcast probably. So I probably didn't have a bunch of time to play games. And just the way I play games a lot, it's like I don't finish a lot of games, to be honest. Like I play a little bit, I get like halfway through, and then I, you know, find another game that takes my fancy, and then I never get back to that game because games take a lot of time to complete, and I like to get games that are worth the money, so they are going to take a lot of time to complete, and then I end up not being able to complete them because I've got so much shit to do. But Shadow of War was one of those games which, you know, happens to me often, that I completed within like the first 2 days of getting it. I think Shadow of War was one of those games. Batman Arkham Asylum was one of those games. Generally, if it's a game that I'm really, really excited for, then I'll just complete it within the first 2 days of playing it. And then, you know, that game will be done and then we'll keep it moving. But yeah, I don't complete a lot of games, man. I've probably got a bunch of games right now that I haven't completed on my system. It's really disheartening. But when you play games like Ark as well, you don't really have a lot of time to complete games. Like, let's put all the charcoal that I have in here. Hopefully we'll even have space to bring this gunpowder back. We may not. Wow, do we have more charcoal than that? Shit. Wow. Alright, let's take a couple stacks of this charcoal out. My god, we're really gonna grind up the GP right about now. We probably should get more metal cooking, but the fact that it takes like 9 gunpowder for 1 bullet is a mad thing, bro. It's way too mad. It's way too mad. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But of course, you know, this is the life we chose. Wilbur said the YouTube PC modded isn't a real thing. They have private servers they play on together. We are fucked when it comes to modded servers. What are there official modded servers? I thought you were playing on a private server. I thought that was the thing. Like right about now, I'm playing on a private server. I thought that's what people done the majority of the time on PC, just play on private servers. So what's the point of playing on official, man? Like, real talk, who's got time like that? Yo, man, like Chris, Wagwan, man, how's the kid? How's the kid? I don't know if you told me the gender. Was it a boy or a girl? You got a mad lifestyle over there, B. Warbo says, I'm 15, I've got high school and girls and other games, so 1,500 hours is kind of a lot to me. Oh, you got high school and girls, yeah? You out here. You out here being smooth, yeah? Getting that none. I probably shouldn't say getting that none on stream. Official modded isn't a thing. So what do you mean by the official, I mean the modded servers are dying if those people are playing on private servers? Why don't you play on a private server as well? Or are you just not able to get onto those ones? You can play on private servers, but none of them have good mods. Boy, he's good. Okay, he's chilling. Thanks for asking. No worries, man. No worries. It's a hard life. It's a hard life raising a kid. Like my only experience dealing with raising a kid was fucking, well, dealing with my nephews and, you know, nieces and that sort of stuff. But raising a pteranodon on Ark was hard enough, mate. So I can only imagine how hard it is actually, you know, raising a kid in real life. My God, I'm not ready for that. I'm not at that point in my life where I'm ready for kids. I'm out here trying to dodge that at any opportunity I get. But I hope you're doing well over there, man. I hear, you know, children are, you know, very cool in that. People, you know, love them and that sort of shit. And your life changes when you get them and all that sort of stuff. Alright, let's get this GP. Wobo says, so I want to join servers with people I don't know. Man, I would just suggest trying to get onto one of those YouTuber servers, because they seem to be having a bunch of fun. Like, I don't know if they are having a bunch of fun, but they seem to be having a bunch of fun. But again, I don't really know how the modded scene is working over there. So I don't know what you need to do to even find a server on PC. But you can definitely find a server by searching online and seeing who's got the good servers and who's out here running a server properly. But then you're always open to admin abuse and that sort of stuff. And I think that's always, I've always seen videos of that online, people moaning about admin abuse. So you kind of got to find people that are actually cool. I've realized I've still got metal in my inventory. Wow, this metal's taking ages to cook up. Cook up, whip up. Let's get that. Warboss says, just hope he's like me, smart and can deal with himself and stays quiet. Chris says, it's not bad, it's like raising a giga, you get no sleep, but it's worth it in the end. Oh, you're a legend. Yeah, no, for true. Nah, I would be really excited to have like a 13-year-old. I think that's where it gets exciting for me. I think I'd be really bored with a baby, like, because they just, you know, shit and cry and do that sort of stuff. They'd probably be kind of cute because it's like a little version of you in that. But I think when they become, you know, cognizant, is that the word? Or cognizant? And start being able to understand stuff and being their own little characters, and you can kind of mold them into a person. Maybe around like 7 or 6. I think that's probably like the cool time for the kids. Like, that's probably when they're the coolest, and they're like, you know, just little people. When they can talk and hold a conversation, even if their conversation is full of BS, like, I think at that point I'd be really interested in the kids. So if you could just shit out 13-year-olds, kind of like, you know, have you seen Dragon Ball Z? You know when Cell shut out those Cell Juniors? If you could do that, or shit out a 7-year-old or something like that, that would be life. I'd be down for that. But to wait 7 years, bit long, mate. Bit long. Although, you know, it's just what you have to do. Oh, I got cramp in my chest. Wobo said, I know it's kind of narcissistic to say that, but it's what people tell me. A kid that shuts up and is smart enough to go get through school and girls with girls and wants an education would be my prime idea of a kid. That's what I am. 14-year-olds are arrogant cunts and 12-year-olds are too young to make jokes with, so 13 is a good number. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, because my nephew, I think, is about 7 or something. And he's an interesting cat. He's an interesting character right about now. Like, he talks and, you know, well, he should be talking by 7. But, like, he's got his own ideas and whatnot. He thought he could beat me at Tekken. He thought wrong. It was hilarious to batter him and not give him a chance. Of course, I wasn't going to let him win or anything like that. I don't know what life he's living. But that was hilarious to, you know, batter man at Tekken. I think he beat me. He fluke beat me in WWE, by the way. Like, obviously, man's quite good at WWE, so I thought, you know, we were going to turn on WWE and I was going to batter him. But obviously, with the new updated WWE, oh shit, we're not actually collecting anything anymore. We need to take stuff back to base. With the new updated WWE game, I didn't know how to kick out of a pin. So he got some cheeky wins, yeah, and he was obviously getting bare confident about his cheeky wins and that, because he thought, oh, he beat me fair and square. Obviously, he did not. So after I learned how to kick out of a pin and whatnot, I showed him the business. And, you know, it was hilarious times. It was hilarious times, you know, wiping the smile of his face, letting him know Wagwan, that he needed to practice and get better. And that sort of stuff. And I think I'd have a whale of a time, you know, beating up a 7-year-old at WWE and that sort of shit. But I think, you know, 13's when the children start getting the hormones and stuff like that, and start dealing with that sort of shit. So I'm unsure if that actually is a good age, because, you know, there's that teenage rebellion age and all that sort of stuff. So maybe the child will start trying to rebel and, you know, do BS. So you never know. You never know. As I said, I haven't actually raised a kid, so I have no clue what the... Why did it say added 0 gunpowder? I better still have gunpowder on me. Don't tell me you added all that gunpowder and some of that went away. I think all the gunpowder made it through. I'm not 100% sure. I hope it did. Hey, Pinder for life. Jay taking WWE and Tekken to heart. No, I didn't take it to heart. But it was hilarious, isn't it? I like to use those opportunities to teach kids life lessons. Like, you know, I'm not gonna let you win at everything. No, because he was moving like he was gonna batter me at Tekken, innit? So obviously I thought he had some skill over there. I thought, okay, he might have a chance, because I hate Tekken. I really dislike it. I've never been good at it, so I thought he might give me a beating. I didn't know what kind of practice he was doing over there. I don't know how long my sister's allowing him to practice and get good at Tekken, so I thought we might have a challenge on my hands. And then I just wiped the floor with him, man. It just wasn't even fair, man. It wasn't even a good fight. So, you know, when he put on WWE and he actually got some cheeky wins, it was much better, because it was a competition at that point. And I like being able to lose. When you're just winning and it's super easy, that's never fun. That's never fun. I always like to be able to lose when I'm playing people in games and whatnot. Teenagers, depends on whether it's a girl or a boy. Teenage girls are apparently the worst. Well, to be honest, yeah, I think that I was a very good teenager. I didn't give my mum like many problems. I just done my thing. I didn't, you know, beg for pocket money. I went out and trapped. I was like, I basically was, I think I was a very cool child. So I think, you know, there definitely are cool children out there. Teenage girls probably are the worst, to be honest. Because, you know, girls in general are, you know, quite irrational certain times. So it'd probably be very difficult to deal with. But you never know, you might have a girl that's not irrational. Insert, you know, canned laughter hair. But you never know. No, that is a possibility. That is definitely a possibility, although I don't think it's super likely. I think you're more likely to have a daughter that's, you know, quite irrational, very emotional over being, you know, pragmatic and whatnot. But it also depends on the way you raise her. She might, if you raise her in terms of being pragmatic and, you know, looking at things logically, that might change her in the future, and that might encourage her to be that way in her life, and, you know, she may come out that way. I don't know. It's all a crapshoot, to be honest. It's all a flip of the coin. Ice says, nah, 7 to 14 are actual dickheads. I mean, they're cool when they're not yours and they're like your nephew or something, so you can go see them like once every couple months and you don't really have to deal with raising them. Because my nephew is a bit of a bastard. He's a bit of a cheeky bastard still. Like, he does get his own way most of the time, so he's used to that, which is it's not good. It's not good for the real world. He needs to get used to not getting his own way and shit like that. But he is a bit cheeky. But obviously, because I only, you know, have to see him when I want to see him, because he's not my child, I don't have to raise him. I can go see him when I choose to. It's not as bad for me. So maybe, yeah, a 13-year-old boy would be the best choice to shit out if I was Cell and I could make Cell Juniors. Chris says teenage girls are apparently the worst. Ash says teenage girls are Satan. Wobo says, I'm a 15-year-old guy. I can confirm teenage girls are piss off for everyone. I'm not rebellious. I have nothing to rebel against. It depends if your kid is smart enough to know what he wants, live life the way he wants without abusing his health. Also, how you raise them, with who all changes things too. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, my mum was quite... she wasn't lenient. Like, she wasn't super lenient. She didn't let me do anything I wanted to. I'm not gonna say that. But when I was old enough, like, let's say, I don't know, 15 or something like that, there wasn't really a lot of restrictions. I could, you know, be on the roads at pretty late hours and, you know, go to the high road and chill out with my friends and, you know, go and get up to no good and chill with girls and have fun and whatnot. Some of my other age mates didn't have the freedom that I had. Some of my age mates were, you know, they were forced to stay in the house. They were forced to not be able to go out and have fun or do whatever. And I think when you do that to a child, you make them much more likely to rebel and to absolutely go wild when they have the opportunity. Like, a lot of my age mates that were held back and were coddled while they were young, now they're absolutely wild. They're absolutely wilding out. They're going completely crazy and they can't control themselves. Me, I'm very, very controlled. I can control myself. I'm very cool, laid back. I don't really do, you know, wild things for the sake of doing wild things. I like to think of myself as a cool cat. But I had a lot of, well, let's not say I had a lot of fun. I had a reasonable amount of fun in my younger years. I, you know, dealt with enough girls and whatnot and had enough experiences that I right about now, I'm cool focusing on building my empire, building my business, building, you know, my YouTube channel, focusing on things, whilst a lot of people are not, you know, versed in doing that. But that's also down to mindset a lot. Some people are just not like that. I've been very, very entrepreneurial since a young age, so that may have played a factor. But I do think that I got a lot of stuff out my system before coming to this age. But I also have priorities. I've got bills to pay. At the end of the day, when you don't have bills to pay, you can do more wild shit. Mo said, my brother had a fucked up life. I didn't. No, Aisha's not. Teenage boys think they're too funny. Fucking smart asses. You sound like a hater. You sound like a hater, Ash. Why are you a hater, man? Chill out. Mo says, why, thank you. I'm quite sarcastic. Ash says, LOL, I was thinking more of my little bro. Maybe you just don't understand the jokes. Because you're too old, Ash. Too old for the jokes, B. You can't get the jokes because these jokes are for young peeps. You know, I just think sometimes people tell dead jokes. I don't know if it's based on age. Some people are just crap at jokes. And, you know, you're not going to understand things that younger people find funny because things have changed. Like, now all the young people have Snapchat and shit like that and all that sort of stuff. When I was young, we didn't have Snapchat. We didn't have Instagram. Did we have Instagram? No, when I was in school, we didn't have Twitter and Instagram and all that sort of stuff. I think that sort of stuff came about when I was in like college. I think we had Facebook, and we might have had a little bit of Twitter, but I didn't really know what I was doing on Twitter. I'm not 100% sure. But now with the smartphones at the current stage that they're at, it's quite a madness. What are you doing, bruv? Oh, it's a Rex. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought it was you, Brunto. I thought you was on this BS. You know, aren't you gonna fight him, Brunto? You know, alright. Let's kill the Rex, because the Rex is being cheeky. He started it. Sorry, Brunto. Is the Brunto running away? He's gonna come back and fight me, though. Oh, now you want to run away? What, now you don't want it? Go on, deal with him, Brunto. No, deal with him, bruv. I'm not involved. I didn't start this fight. Chill out, mate. It was an accident. I didn't mean to scratch you with the griffin. Alright, let's get... I think we need... What is it? Oh, let's eat real quick. I think we need more flint. Wait, let me see what you guys are saying, because this comment section is hilarious tonight. Mo says, my school friends hate me because I make a joke out of everything, and I'm too confident when it comes to girls now. I'm at the point where a girl begged me to date her and asked my friend if I should or shouldn't, but I didn't care. Oh, is that you, yeah? Living that lifestyle, Gallus, big man. I says, my brother says hashtag feminism whenever I disagree. That is actually hilarious. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. Chris says MySpace, Bebo, yep, MSN. Oi, MSN was big, bruv. Do you know how many things man communicated to through MSN? That was the times. Those were the days. MSN. I remember when I linked a thing off MySpace. Oh, I linked a girl off MySpace, yeah. A girl who I thought like was mediocre in her pictures. But I thought her friend was buff. So I linked her, I told her to bring her friends for my friends. And she came, she brought 2 of her friends. And, you know, I swindled it and I linked her friend. Oh, those were some good times. Those were some good times. I remember those days. Wild days, indeed. I couldn't dream of linking a girl off MySpace now. Too many fake accounts. Too many catfish, B. Back in the day, I don't think I was really scared of catfishing, to be honest. That wasn't really a thing that man really had to deal with back in those days. Now there's catfishing all over the gaff. Every day, or pretty much every other day, I get a fake person requesting a friend request on Facebook. Like, people are just out here catfishing like crazy. I don't know who's got the time to be finding these lovely ladies' photos and making 50 Facebook accounts to add me every fucking day. Like, what are you doing with your life, bruv? Go do something else. That's really, really unproductive. I said, speaking of Snapchat, I should check if my girlfriend messaged me. Using Snapchat to message her? Yeah, I'm off Snapchat. I am totally gotten away from Snapchat. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. I've consigned that it's for the kids and it's not for me. I don't care about Snapchat. It's not for me anymore. I'm not going to use it. I'm done. I'm done with the Snapchat, B. We done. I'm using Instagram stories now. We using Instagram stories now. Chris says bare live shows on MSN. Live shows? Ooh, you was getting involved. I wasn't even getting involved like that. You was on a madness. Man was out here getting live shows on MSN. You wild guy. You a wild guy. Oh, we're leveling up. Oh, we're gonna have bullets for days, B. We are about to have bullets for days. Vex says, not being mean or nothing, but the way he's talking, I think Warboss is chatting shite. It's very possible. This is the internet. This is the internet. Chris says, asking everyone if they got webs to camp. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. To see if people are real and shit, and to, you know, get involved. What's my snap score? I think it's at like 1,000. What, you're probably on Snapchat, innit? Because you're like, I think you're like 17 or 18, Vex. So you're probably at the age where Snapchat appeals to you. Snapchat just does nothing for me, man. Like, I was on it for a hot sec to check it out and try and get some marketing on and all that sort of stuff, but just rarely. I'm not the type of person that likes to showcase my whole life and all that sort of stuff. It seems like the younger generation has grown up like that now, so that's just, you know, something that they're into, something that they're going to be getting involved with a lot. Personally, I'm not into that. I have tried. I'm gonna do more vlogging and that sort of stuff, but it's mainly focused on the business side of things, and I'm trying to actually give you guys some knowledge. But I have been trying to, you know, do a little light vlogging on Instagram stories and kind of go through my working day and stuff. It's not for the kids, it's for the nudes, my guy. Nah, I wasn't getting enough nudes on Snapchat, man. My Snapchat weren't popping like that. Unfortunately, my Snapchat ain't popping like that. I wasn't getting enough nudes. If I got like a bunch of nudes, then Snapchat would be much more appealing to me, but the nudes weren't coming in. They weren't flying in as frequently as I would have liked them to, so Snapchat just got cut off. But I think majority of people on Snapchat are kids. Yeah, they're under 18 and they're on this Snapchat thing. I'm on Twitter because that's where, you know, the smart people's at. That's where I can see wit and banter and memes and that sort of stuff. Sometimes I check out Instagram. I've been trying to get back into it a little bit because my brother's popping over there on Instagram. He's verified and shit over there, and he's telling me how great Instagram is. So I've been trying to deal with Instagram a little bit, but really my heart isn't in Instagram. I post like now and then. I post when I can. Do we have more charcoal? No, we're done with the charcoal. I'm just gonna leave the spark powder then. I could get more charcoal, but you know, we're past 12 o'clock now. I don't want to get too deep into the grind and end up going bed at 2 o'clock. So let's grab this. We'll leave the spark powder for anyone that wants to grab it. I'm unsure if this is my spark powder. It might be, but I really don't want to steal it. Wow, this metal is taking its time. Damn, fam. Damn. What's in here? What's in here? 4 things. Alright. Well, let's read comments while this metal smelts. Chris says Snapchat is dead. I do believe. Vex says how many snaps you received. Oh, are you asking Mo? Oh, you're asking me. I says I only use it because I get more interaction, but lately been trying to use Insta stories more. Chris says I only use it for the memories feature. Man, if you're gonna use it for the memories feature, why don't you just use, what's it called, Instagram? Because then you could just upload the picture. I think that's basically the same thing, ain't it? Oh, but on Instagram, people can see your picture, and on the memories, no one else can see it. So it's kind of like online storage. But on Instagram, you can also archive your pictures so no one else can see them. So you can kind of do the same thing over there. But to be honest, why am I telling you to migrate from Snapchat to Instagram? If it's doing the thing that you want it to do, then, you know, by all means, use it for the purpose that you're using it for. But if you do use Instagram, then it would make sense for you to, you know, move all your stuff to, like, do that or consolidate all your shit over there. Mo says, I refuse to give into millennial activities till the beginning of this year. Vex says, not a big snapper if you don't know what your snap score is. Yeah, to be honest, Mo says Snapchat was one of the things I refused to use. Kids these days said not so many news. It's fucking depressing. Wow, why is that depressing if you're a kid? If you are a kid, you should not be depressed that kids are sending nudes. You should be excited. What the hell is going on? Where have we gone in society where people are depressed at the fact of people sending nudes? I cannot believe it. Back then, way back when? Oh my, right about now? Sending nudes? Like people, my age mates sending nudes? I am happy to hear about it. You send your nudes, boo. I am not telling anyone not to send no nudes. You missed my comment before that one. Oh, let me go check. How many snaps you received sent? It's not for oh, your snap score is 308k. Oh my god. And you're 7. Oh my days, bruv. You are on Snapchat on a madness. Noel says fucking 12-year-olds have more of a sex life than me. That's a bit mad. That's a bit mad. 12-year-olds should wait a little bit to have sex. I believe I lost my virginity at, I think I was 14. I don't think I was 13. I think I was 14. I think I was 14 when I lost my virginity. And yeah, it was cool times. I'd do it again. I'd lose my virginity at 14 again. I don't think there's anything bad with that. 12 is a bit mad though. 12 is a bit mad. Like that's even before you're a teenager. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know if it's only a business page. I said I think it might only be a business page, so check before you post. Become a girl and you'll get depressed when you get news. Yeah, I don't want dick pics. Dick pics are whack. Dick pics are the worst. Imagine waking up to a dick pic. Oh my god. Like, no one wants that. No one in the world wants to wake up to a dick pic. That's like the worst thing in the world. Dicks are just gross and annoying and ugly. No one wants to see that, mate. Stop sending people your dick pics. Mo says, I'm not one of the people that get nudes. I'm an introvert. They're sending them to all the dumbass, drunk, drugged fucktards. You sound a bit salty, mate. You sound a bit salty. You shouldn't be salty at other people's accomplishments. You should either accept them or find a way to achieve those accomplishments yourself. See, myself, I'm not a big receiver of nudes, but I'm not salty at the fact that other dudes are out here getting nudes. I am cool with the fact. I praise those guys and I want them to continue getting their nudes and continue, you know, having fun and enjoying their life, because it doesn't affect me and I don't give a shit. And I don't care if people are drunk and drugged up and popping mollies and doing all that sort of shit. I believe in, you know, the freedom of people to make their own choices and do their own things. You seem very, very judgmental over there, my boy. I says dick pics are fine, it's the unsolicited ones, man. All dick pics are whack. Did you tell me someone's... Yeah, you did tell me someone snaps that piece of shit. That is wild. That is just the wildest thing. Mo says, I get the girls that like smart and not idiots. Fair enough. You should get the girls that want you. You probably won't... Like, it's not good for you to be getting girls that want other types of guys. It's better to go for your target audience. Just as in business. You go for the people that like you. Don't try and, you know, persuade the people that don't like you to like you. Vex says, I fucking love getting nudes. Of course, who doesn't? Unless they're dick pics. Like, no one likes that. You don't like dick pics, do you, Vex? I'm sure if you got a dick pic tomorrow, you'd be very, very upset. I think that's probably the worst start to anyone's day. If you wake up in the morning, you check your notifications, you see you got a snap, you're like, oh, I got a snap, let me see what I got. And then you see a big, it doesn't even matter if it's big or small or whatever, just an ugly, disgusting dick looking back at you. It's like that sours your whole day. You're like, oh my god, why would someone do this to me? Like, why do you hate me so, my friend? Why do you hate me? I think my mind is saying that this is enough gunpowder, but obviously it's not. Let's actually turn the rest of this into spark powder, and we'll take this spark powder and actually bring it back with us, and then we'll turn it into gunpowder when we're ready. There's no point just leaving it here. Vex, is this not yours? Is all this spark powder not yours? I'm unsure if I left spark powder here. Vex said, no, I'd rather not get a dick pic. Yeah, it's happened before. I'm not scarred for life. Nah, it's not going to scar you for life. It's definitely not going to do that. If you're a mature person and, you know, you've seen porn or whatever, like, come on. I mean, did I say porn? I mean porn. You've seen porn or whatever, and you've seen your own dick. Like, come on. You're not going to give a shit about seeing a dick pic. It's not going to scar you for life and hurt your eyes or whatever. But it will sour your day. It will at least sour an hour of your day or whatever. I should target audience. What is your target audience, man? Mo says, I'm salty that girls like idiots. All the people in my town can barely smell and they get all kinds of girls. Yeah, stop being salty, man. That's not a good way to live life. All these flavors and you chose to be salty. It's not good, mate. Vex said, no, oh yeah, I've already read that. I says, I'm never excited to get a snap from someone who's not a friend. It gives me so much anxiety. Oh my god. Vex says, well, stop complaining, fam. You said you got a girlfriend. Exactly. Why are you complaining about the fact that other people are getting girls if you got a girlfriend? Like, that should be none of your concern at this point in life. The spark powder ain't yours. Huh. Maybe it is mine. I really don't know whose it is, because you've got a chem bench. I think it seems like all you guys have built up your own chem benches and shit like that. What level am I? What am I? I'm 82. Oh my gosh, I'm slacking. You man are out here at 90 and shit. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? I do want to get my movement speed up. Yeah, we need to get these levels up, B. I'm unsure when we can actually unlock the chem bench. I think we need to be like 85. Oh no, we just need to be 82. Oh my god. Alright. So we need cement and paste, electronics, metal, polymer, spark powder, and crystal. We can make that tomorrow, actually. Yeah, we're gonna make this. So we don't have to come here to make gunpowder and all that sort of shit. We can just do it at base. And industrial forge, I think we need to be 85 for that. But we'll get this at base as soon as possible, so that we don't have to travel over here to do it. And then we can just stay in our ends, go get the ingredients that we need, just get back to base, make the stuff, put it to use ASAP. And everything's lovely. This will just be like the noob area to just help noobs get set up real quick so that they can get their base up and get into the action. Am I admin? Yes, this is my server. I am admin. If you want to join the server, if you want to apply, the link is in the description. It is a patron only server though, so you will have to become a patron and actually donate to help out the server. If you're not willing to do that, then you know you're not going to be on the server. Mo says, yes, I'm the judgmental bastard that has so much hate for so many things. I'm brutally honest and not trying to ruin my future with criminal records at 14. Yeah, you sound bare bitter, mate. You're bitter and you're not even like old enough to be bitter yet. Like, you really need to get rid of that mindset, because it's just gonna hold you back in life. Just caring about what other people do is gonna hold you back. It's expending energy that you don't need to expend. Me, myself, personally, I don't give a shit about what anyone else does. I don't care whatsoever. Sometimes I might see that someone's doing, you know, they're doing something, or someone that I don't like is doing very well, and I might get a little thought in my head like, oh, you know, that's not good. But then I realize it doesn't matter, and I move on from it. I never dwell on things. I'm not the type to tweet negative or to say negative things out to the world and all that sort of shit, or to be negative in a public forum. If I have any negative thoughts, as we all do because we're human, I just, you know, deal with it, get rid of it, and keep it moving, and put that work in, man. It's all about putting that work in at the end of the day. I work so much that I don't really have time to be moaning about what other people do in their life. I said I still haven't made dinner. You definitely need to go eat, mate. Vex says, wait, you're 14 and complaining about girls. When I was 14, I was looking forward to going out and getting fucked off my head and going oh, going off my head out foreign. The people that are drunk and drugged up are 14. Alright. That's enough of that talk, man. That's getting boring now. All that negativity is just wasting my time right about now. Let's go and kill stuff for the Griffin, because we might as well try and grind these levels. I mean, we could do it by getting spark powder and that, but right about now, like, we just have so much stuff in our inventory that it's not worth it. We won't be able to bring back all the gunpowder at this point. I says, I'm so glad I didn't drink young. I would have been more of a lightweight than I am now. Oh, you mean you would have been more than a lightweight? Because right now you wouldn't be a lightweight. You'd kind of be accustomed to the drinking. I drank while I was young. I wasn't getting like off my head. And I was never really that type of person. I've always really been, you know, had a good head on my shoulders, been quite smart, had common sense. But I'm not impartial, not against a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a drink and that sort of stuff. I wouldn't get drunk though. It really depends what your goal is and where you are. If you want to get super sloshed. I personally, I'm not someone who like enjoys getting super drunk. I don't mind it, but it's definitely not great most of the time. If I'm getting clubbing or something like that, then it's generally best to do that drunk. Allow it, man. I need to get stamina. Thank you. Thank you for allowing it. What a kind chap. What is that? Oh, that's just a stego. Looked like it was coming for me. Wow, that Carno's munching everyone, innit? Do you think the stego's gonna win? I think the Carno should win this fight, right? Chase, the Irish were mad bastards that only care about bees and alcohol. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't like to give credence to stereotypes, but you know, when the Irish guy says it for himself, what can you say? What can you say? Get this work, bruv. Alright, what do you think is gonna happen, Carno? Really? Wait, you must be a high level. You're actually doing your thing. You're surviving out here. You're probably like level 130, if I was to take a guess. Would be worth taming you, kind of. Oh, 95. Nah, wouldn't be worth taming that. What would be the point? What would I use it for? Got no reason to have Carnos. I'll be much better off getting a bunch of caterpillars to protect the base. Are you the guy with the chicken nipples? I do not know what that means whatsoever. All says I'm 5'10" and 180 pounds. I don't know if I'd be a lightweight. So you haven't experienced alcohol or drugs or anything like that, but you're talking, you know, so against it. All right. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Watch when you actually experience those things. I think you probably change your mind, and you'll probably stop being an uptight bastard. You'll probably change your mind real quick. Good luck. Good luck. I says I'm under 5'4" and like half your weight, so probably not. I swear you are 5'4". You're under 5'4". Wow, you're almost legally a midget, I swear. Vex says I'm gonna hop off the server now, but I still watch the stream. I see you, man. I see you, man. Alright, let's get this metal. Let's get this metal. Come on, how much more metal are you smelting, man? Alright, we'll just take this. We'll just take this. We'll leave the rest for anyone else that wants to take it, or we'll smelt it up tomorrow. There's no point bringing it home. It'll be quicker to smelt it here. It'll take forever to smelt it back at the base. Oh shit! Wait, I swear, do I have gunpowder or something in the chem bench? Now I've got spark. Alright, so let's take the spark. Turn that off. Might as well turn off the generator because we don't need that on right now. Might as well turn that off. Alright, sweet. Back to base, my friend. Are we able to join you? You can apply to join the server using the link in the description, or press !Ark, and that will bring up the link to join the server, or press !server info, and you'll be able to see the video with all the information on the server. I'd highly suggest you check that out to understand what kind of things we're doing on the server. But it is a patron only server. You do need to actually donate and contribute to keeping the server up to play on the server. So if you just want to freeload and jump on a random server, this is not going to be the server for you. I will do weed real quick. Do weed, you know. I have a real life midget colleague. Is it? That's a do weed. That's a do weed like it's coke. Aye. That's hilarious. So you're open to trying herb. Fair enough. You're not that opposed to substances and mind altering states and that sort of stuff. Oh, wrong side. Yeah, we definitely need to get these behemoth gates up. Or is it behemoth gates? Yeah, it is. Alright, so first of all, let's go put down all the spark powder. Actually, let's bring the griffin closer to the base. Alright, sweet. Is that on? No, but we do have metal to finish off these electronics. Should make a bunch. Alright, so spark powder galore. Let's put that in here. And let's take out everything that we're not using in here. So let's take out, I mean, let's just take out all the electronics right about now. Wow, this makes electronics really, really slowly. Oh my god. And let's put all the gunpowder in here, or as much as we can fit in there. And we will take, I mean, the polymer, and we'll put in a little bit more metal, and we'll queue up some bullets as well. We're probably just gonna need to do all this tomorrow because it seems like it's gonna take a real long time to do that. Actually, let me see if I can just make another one of these, because that's taking a hell of a long time. Structures, crafting, what do I need? Crystal, how much? 15, we got that. So we can get the bullets crafted upstairs. But it's best to have more than one fabricator anyways. Alright, sweet. We should get a turret upstairs as well. But we'll leave it overnight because I trust people to not raid me. I trust you guys to leave me alone while I'm still building up, since I'm, you know, sharing all my info on stream, so it's a bit unfair to raid me. I'm trusting you guys. And check the chat real quick. It's saying she's starting a channel. Actually, you might holler at you, Jay. Is it? Okay, okay. Mo said, I wouldn't try anything besides weed. My friends have told me weed is so much better in moderation. Vex says, don't know if you should. Yeah, well, weed is better when you don't smoke a lot because you get higher quicker, basically. I think that's probably why it's better in moderation. Alright, so what are the plans for the vaults, actually? I need to think about this before I start putting stuff down. I want more storage. This wall is completely useless. I don't know why I've got this here. We're going to delete that. But we'll probably put more storage around here and get storage all around here. So let me put the fabricator here. Honestly, this should be a storage room and we'll go like another floor up. I don't even know if we've got space to go another floor up, but that would be nice. and then we could have like a crafting area upstairs and craft shit up there, and have another layer on top with just turrets. Alright, so let's get all this gunpowder in here. Wow, okay, so we got that much gunpowder. Do we still have more? Oh, so we just got enough to fill this up. Nice. Alright, let's get it to 60, and then we will put all the metal. Yeah. Tell me you didn't. Okay, it was all metal ingots. Nice. And of course we need some gasoline. Always forget the gasoline. Now, do I have more gasoline in these forges? No. Alright, we're gonna need a little bit of gas. I'm gonna take this oil. We're gonna need to have to go oil shopping real soon. Shopping for oil. And let's get our wood in there. Yeah, we're low on gasoline. We really need to get the gasoline out. Everything's like struggling on gasoline. It's not good. It's really not good. But in due time, in due time. Alright, that's 654. What is that due to though? Was that due to not having enough metal? No, we've got enough metal. We've got enough metal for like 2,000. Oh my god, are you telling me all this gunpowder only gets us like 600 bullets? Bruv, a whole stack. Oh my days. Oh yeah, we still got more gunpowder than this actually. Got more gunpowder on the Griffin. Alright, so let me put some of this gunpowder on here. And then we'll go get the rest of our gunpowder. But yeah, gunpowder is mad. The amount of gunpowder that you need to actually stock up your base is fucking wild. Oh my days. It's crazy. It is actually crazy. Alright, I'm going to take some of this raw meat. No, actually, I think I've filled... I should have filled my fridge with raw meat, right? We're also going to put some cooked meat in there. Yeah, let me put this cooked meat in there. I don't know why I scrolled all the way down. I really didn't need to do that. Mo says besides it's legal in Canada by 2018, so by the time I'm going to be 18, okay. Mo says have some turrets inside too. Yeah, I know. I definitely need to do that. I've only got one turret inside at the moment. But right about now, we're focusing on crafting up the bullets, and then I'm going to craft up more turrets after I've actually stocked the turrets that I've actually got. Vex says you're getting 1k bullets. Makes 2 bullets at once. Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. Thanks for that. Thanks for the heads up. You're making a YouTube video in a couple of days. Good luck. Good luck. You upload like once every 2 months. That is really, really bad. That is really, really bad. If you want to do anything on YouTube and succeed in any way, then that is not the way to do it. Let me just say that. If you want to learn how to actually grow on YouTube, I suggest checking out my playlist, which will give you a lot of info on that. We're going to store these bullets inside for the time being. Let's get all this gunpowder over here. 1k bullets is still... that doesn't even fill up one turret. Although it's not too bad. Let me not moan. There's no point moaning about it. It is what it is, isn't it? Alright, so let's get the gunpowder in here. Can we even fit all this gunpowder in here? Nope. What's in here? Gunpowder now, B. That must have fit. Yeah, that's on 61. So, we'll put electronics and polymer in here. Oh, I've got metal in here. Yeah, let's put all this stuff in here. I really should put some turrets up here to protect these vaults. But again, as I said before, I'm trusting people to not raid me. If they raid me at this point, that'll be really dick move, and I will focus my efforts on raiding the fuck out of them. And it's not gonna be nice. It won't be nice, my friend. But we should be cool, as I said before. We're cool peeps. Spamming. I don't know what you done, but it's 2 times, so you're getting around 1.3 bullets realistically. I don't know what you said. Oh, it's because you said my channel. You was talking about YouTube videos and you said shit about your channel. I'm not gonna raid you, Vex. I'm not ready. Don't worry though. Don't worry. When I get ready, man will come out. Man will show you the thing, because it'll be a fun fight. I'll show you some actual tactics and skill. Man will actually prepare for the raid. I'm not gonna give you a half-hearted raid like what happened today. That was a super half-hearted raid with little planning, so you got away pretty much unscathed. I mean, you lost a few things, but you're gonna be able to rebuild pretty easily. When I raid you, it's gonna be a proper raid. Like, everyone should know, when I come to raid, it's gonna be for real. Man's gonna know the things. I'm not just gonna come and raid like a little bish. But then again, I'm a one-man army just like you. Now you got 2 people, so you've got the numbers advantage. Mo says my internet's absolute shit. I can only upload once every 2 days. If I record a video for every day of the week and upload after video consecutively, couldn't ever stream till I get to college and live somewhere in a city. Oh, you must live in the countryside. Well, recording videos every day is a bad production process anyways. You rarely want to record in bulk. Like yesterday, I recorded about 11 videos and I edited 10 videos today. Most people, they record one video, they put it out, they record another video, edit that, put it out, and do shit like that. That's very, very inefficient. That's how you miss days of uploading, and that's how you know, don't stay consistent. Me, I am super consistent. I haven't missed an upload day as far as I can remember. I don't remember the last time I actually missed an upload day, to be honest. I've been out here uploading on a very, very consistent basis. Wait, why is that down? And I upload 5 times a week without fail. I'm pretty proud of that. It's good stuff. You know that if you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna get consistent content. Some days it may not be the content that you wanted, because I do a variety of stuff, so you may not get something you want, but you know that eventually man's gonna put out something that you want. Unless you subscribe like 3 years ago for my House of Rap video, then you may be disappointed in the type of content I'm putting out now. But you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we're at 250 here, and then we will just go to 200 on the turrets over there. Don't I have like turrets on 150 up there? Yeah, we might as well go inside and get the rest of the bullets. Oh, did someone just spam? Oh, that new Mafia guy. There's always one of those guys coming on, like, every single time. Every day there's a new Mafia fucking promotion thing. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it's really annoying. All right. This base is coming along quite nicely. Soon it's going to be a proper base with all the amenities. Amenities? It's like, it's A-M-N-E-T-I-E-S. I think that's how you spell it. So it's weird to say that word. Amenities? That feels wrong though. That feels like I haven't done enough to the words. But soon we'll have all the shit that makes it a home. Industrial grill, all that sort of stuff. Once we have these 3 turret towers full, we will start working on the inside of the base, getting some turrets in there, getting some more storage on that level, and also getting the industrial grill so we don't have to use those fireplaces or campfires and do that BS. Alright, there we go. And we need 2 more turrets on here as well, I keep forgetting. We need more fridges as well, and I need air conditioners for my breeding pen. But my breeding pen's not going to be connected to my main base. It will be protected though, because I have given the go-ahead for people to go around killing babies. Like, that is allowed on the server. You are very much allowed to murder babies on the server. I think that would very much encourage rivalries and make people extremely mad. And make people want to enact revenge and whatnot. Anything that's basically going to grow up and kill you, you have the go-ahead to kill. But we do have a no-killing, passive farming dinos rule, because there's just really no need for that. That's just going to stop people from being able to build back up in a, you know, reasonable amount of time, even though the taming's like 25 times, so it's going to be quick to tame anything anyways. It's just not needed, as long as people keep their passive farming dinos separate from the rest of their important stuff. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done here. Like, we're going to continue making bullets and that. We might as well fill this up with some more gunpowder real quick. I don't know how much I want to take out though. I want to take out like 70. Let me just read the comments while I keep on holding down X. Mo says, yeah, don't edit, I'll pause the recording so I get less content per hour of gaming. What? I don't understand. That sounds like editing. A 4-hour playtime session is about 20 minutes of video. Yeah, that happens. Sad Storm says, is the server boosted? Yes, it is. Amenities, I don't think that's the way you say it. I think that seems very wrong to me. That doesn't seem right. Mo says, and considering I'm in school and I have a life outside of the internet, I don't have all the time in the world to spend 24 hours a weekend to record. You don't have all the time in the world to spend 24 hours on the weekend to record, but you damn well can spend 24 hours on the weekend to record. You just choose not to. Don't ever say you don't have the time to do something. It's a lie. You have time to do it. You just don't want to do it. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. They have the time to do shit. They just don't want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, that is completely fine. Just be honest with yourself and say, I don't want to do it. I can't be bothered to do that. Manatees, no, that's completely not what I'm talking about. Am I going to play Aberration? Probably not, because I'm not going to buy it. I don't have the money to be spending on games right about now. And I don't really want to purchase any more DLC. Plus, I haven't really played Ragnarok enough to be going out purchasing Aberration and stuff like that. And currently, I'm just going to be focusing on this server for like the next few months and seeing how it goes as I am managing the server, as I am admin and whatnot. If you raid new players because people like that have killed off servers I've played. No, there's not. There's a no raiding new players rule on my server. You gotta have 48 hours before you get raided. No, I just checked on Google's amenities. Local amenities. Amenities sounds wrong. I did not say manatees at all. Yeah, I was trying to say amenities. I thought there was a M and an N at that point. I misspelled it, I guess. Alright, bullets. My soul doesn't want me to leave bullets stored in the fab. Oh, do we need a torch? We need to gamma it up. So we're gonna fling these bullets in a turret real quick. But what's the time? It's 12:48. And if I was gonna wait for all these bullets to get them stored, I'd be waiting until like 1 or something, because we've got a bunch of gunpowder, we've got a bunch of stuff to get done. So I'm not gonna do that right now. We are going to go sleep, because I do need some sleep, because I am likely gonna get up pretty early tomorrow, and we got a long day tomorrow of a lot of shit that I gotta do. Oh, I do have a torch on me as well. I should have used that. Let's actually use that instead of the gamma, because the torch is better than gamma. And let's turn the gamma down. Alright. This was a cool stream though, man. Thanks for everyone that came through. It was a very fun raid earlier. It was very fun commentating, seeing what you guys were doing on the server. I says no amenities. Yeah, that sounds super weird, man. It sounds super weird. I hate it. It's not spelled like that, just said like that. Amenities. No, but I'm saying, is there an M and an N? Is there M and an N at the part where it's like the M sound? But now it looks like it's not. I don't think it is, but I thought there was an M and an N. That's why I was pronouncing it so wrong. But yeah, thanks for everyone for coming through. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, guys. And be sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description below. If you want to make sure you know when I'm streaming, join the Discord, turn on notifications, and follow me on Twitter, as I do post on all those places when I go live, as I don't currently have a schedule, and I'll probably be planning out my schedule over the next couple weeks, and that will be coming around soonish. Amenities. So yeah, I did spell it wrong. Alright, so I am going to go bed. Thanks for coming through. Peace out, dudes. See you next time.